Hey guys, I got some more minimalist Transformers to show you, and this time they aren't even Generation 1 characters. These are some Energon characters I made. Let's see if you can recognize them before I finish pulling all of his pieces out. This is my Energon Optimus Prime and Prime Force. Optimus Prime was a very stubby truck that just had his head and head armor proudly displayed on top, barely obfuscated by some panel work. So this is my rendition of that truck mode. And his Prime Force were some vehicle drones that he carried around in his trailer. I haven't made a trailer, but I have made all four elements of the Prime Force. So here's Fire Engine 1. I'm just going to guess about the numbers. I think this is Fire Engine 1, Copter 2, Digger 3, he's like a drill tank, and Submarine 4. Actually, I'm pretty sure I got all of those right. I have some confidence about that. Now, the drones don't actually have robot modes. They didn't in the show, and neither did the toy. But Optimus Prime, of course, just kind of straightens out his legs and reveals his head. So there is my Energon Optimus Prime. Now he combines with his Prime Force to become his super mode. Armada Prime combined with his trailer to become some legs for him, so he'd just be a lot taller. But in Energon, they went the route of like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, where some multicolored vehicles all became limbs. And we deploy down his super mode ears and his armor on the side of his head, and we add Digger 3, Submarine 4, Engine 1, and Copter 2. And there we have super mode Energon Optimus Prime. So that's the first guy. And next, we bring in my minimalist, not very minimalist, I will admit. I put a lot of extraneous detail on this guy, but my attempt at a minimalist Energon Megatron. I couldn't help but add probably more detail than I needed to, because I just love the design of Energon Megatron's jet mode. To transform him, we move the nose cone a little bit flatter on his back, make sure all his green pointy bits are straight, and stand him up. And there you go. There is my Energon Megatron, and there he is next to Super Mode Optimus. I love this. This makes me very happy. I love Energon. Lots of people hate Energon because the show wasn't very good, but the comics were great and the toys were fantastic. I made their two stooges as well, not just the leaders. So here we have a little headmaster. Kind of looks like a penguin, and his name is Omega. And here we have a boat, a battleship, called the Omega Battleship. And here we have a train with a crane arm, and it's called the Omega Train. I can articulate its crane arm from side to side, and that kind of just hangs off the back to attach to, I don't know. And if you connect them, you get the super long Omega space battleship train. And you can put Omega on top to captain it. And this makes no sense, but the toy did it, and he did it in the show as well, and it's a fun toy to play with in real life. I saw one at a retail shop the other day, and I was enamored with how enormous it was. Okay, to turn him into Omega Supreme, you take the two halves, connect them like that, fold down this little trap door, and grab Omega, fold his arms like that, and plug this row of anti-studs into this row of studs. And there you go. There is my Energon Omega Supreme. There he is with Optimus and Megatron. Now, Omega Supreme has a really cool feature where you just sort of flop that trapdoor over and open him back up. And you take his leader, Optimus Prime, and you give him his super mode head, and you just kind of join them all together. And there you have Optimus Supreme. Really cool. Love that I have this. This makes me happy. I do prefer him as Omega Supreme, but I will leave him as Optimus Supreme for now. And bring back Megatron. See, he doesn't stand a chance now. Not unless he brings in his brainwashed stoogie, Scorponok. So he turns into a sort of Cybertronic jet. And he also turns into, you guessed it, a Cybertronic Scorpion. With its enormous boxing glove claws and itty-bitty jet fuselage stinger. And to convert him into robot mode, you just kind of stand him up. There you go. There is my Energon Scorponok with my Energon Megatron, and behind them, Energon Optimus. And we'll just throw in the Prime Force down in front, just to be complete about it, and also little Omega on his shoulder. This gives me so much joy just to have, and I hope you found it interesting to see. Thanks for watching, you guys.